This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the second-ranked team, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Rams offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Hand off to the single back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Rams will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Runs right over the defender. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a draw play. Stiff arms the man. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? The Raging Cajuns looking to keep this drive moving.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Raging Cajuns are on the move here. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Raging Cajuns have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, they could get really ugly by the fourth.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Trying the old counter play here.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Raging Cajuns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. State offense is back out there now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The ball is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I'd love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And it's good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rams will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down.
He moves the run. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires this one deep middle. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Unleashes the stiff arm. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
1st and goal here for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Burns. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Heavy pressure hit as he throws. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
The Raging Cajuns lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. On the play. Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands, it's Burns. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. They go with a direct snap. The Raging Cajuns offense is on the move now.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Raging Cajuns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Great job for the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. And they will claim the second half lead. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Sticking with the running game. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Colorado State. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
zone ahead. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Rams will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Rams will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They can't stop him. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rams.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a bunch formation. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Timeout, Louisiana. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. It's QB sneak. QB sneak. Gain of 1. It's now second and goal. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Timeout, Colorado State. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. With the score all time. So here comes our first play of overtime.
Get set, go!
Gets the first and still running. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the set.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Louisiana, to jump in front in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Quick pass. The catch is made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. And they'll run the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.